M0FXB Digital Ham Radio Diary. Welcome. ICOM 7300 backup on your SD card. So push menu, set, SD card, save settings, new file, you can name it. We'll just use the default name here. Click enter and save file, and that will save all the settings on your ICOM 7300. ICOM 7300 1.4 firmware update. The first thing you do is download the USB driver and run that before you connect the radio. Once you've connected the radio, go to device manager, and if you've done it correctly, go to ports, and it will say you will have this line here. Then you're good to connect the ICOM to the computer. Then go to this firmware link here, go to the bottom, click and then download, and you'll end up with a zip like this one here. And the data file will look like this. You've got this white file here, 7300 1.4 data. Just open up, put your SD card in your PC, and this comes up providing you've formatted it in your ICOM 7300 in the past, remembering to save your settings. So just drag it across like so. It appears here, and then push it up to the top file, replace destination, and you're ready to put that card into the ICOM 7300. Firmware update is menu, set, go to SD card, go to firmware update, and if you've already got the firmware on your SD card as per my previous video, then you just click yes to the above, hold your finger down, and it will load the latest firmware. M0FXB, just another quick one of the 1.4 firmware upgrade. So the other change you'll see is when you select span, look, each time you select you get this little window, this little square pop up when you do the span. That apparently wasn't there before. 73 M0FXB. M0FXB, just having a quick look at the firmware upgrade addition of the multi-knob functions, firmware upgrade 1.4. So if you go to function, you've got all your function menu items. Most of them are for noise reduction, noise blanker, things like that. So before you would push NR, it would come on, and then if you held it down you could change it. So like that, hold it down, and you can go up and down. Okay, and this goes for every function in the function menu. But now the new thing is that you can hold down the NR button, and now look, the multi knob now allows you to adjust it whilst you're listening. So here we are listening, and you can hear me adjusting the noise reduction. So let's do another one. So we'll go function, we'll do noise blanker, hold it down, then we'll hold down noise blanker, and look, we can now, as we listen and transmit, we can change the noise blanker level using the multi knob. Now the other thing you can do is you can tap. If you tap the noise blanker, it becomes frequency changing. Look, that's the multi knob changing the frequency, and obviously we tap the small notes. No, it doesn't do the small ones, so it saves that for the VFO, but it does the kilohertz. Right, and so it also, I reckon, if we go menu 1, memory, no, I'm trying to remember how to get the multi-knob back to just doing memory channels. There you go, large display, hit memory. Oh, there's no memory channels in there, but now if I store some in the memory, it will, the multi-knob goes back to doing memory channels. I need to add a few. So yeah, hopefully this is interesting. M0FXB73. M0FXB just show you the new preset in the ICOM 7300. So you go menu, hit preset, and you've got your normal set, FT8. We push FT8, yes, come out, and you can see that the radio is now in USB-D. The parameters have been changed to suit FT8. Go back to that preset, then you can go to normal, yes, or you could go to number 3, hold it down, edit the preset memory, and then look, you can change mode, filter, and lots more items. So we've come out there, let's go back in. So edit the memory, we can change the name of it, change it to say SSB, enter. Then we can choose the mode, we can go LSB, and we can change all these things. And then when it comes out, then we have to go to the bottom and click right, click yes. There you are, that's the preset in the ICOM 7300 after the new 1.4 firmware upgrade.